Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, and any placements in awesome, amazing, brilliant Capricorn, whether you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node energies. Once again, a really warm welcome to this reading, and we're going to find out at this point in time, over the next couple of days and weeks, what are the incoming miracles, blessings, and gifts that the angels and your spirit guides have together prepared for you, Capricorn, to bring healing, victory, transformation, and wealth to every area of your gorgeous life. We're also going to find out, Capricorn, at this point in time, who is manifesting or walking into your life as a friend, as a helper, as a blessing, or as a lover and a soulmate. So here we go, Capricorn. Join your energies to this beautiful deck and let us together pray to the universe, the archangels, to bless this reading. Dear universe, dear spirit guides, dear angels, bless this reading and let us know through the cards about this huge pile of cash, this windfall of wealth, this money miracle that's about to manifest for beautiful Capricorn. Let us know through the cards about this brilliant breakthrough of a job that's happening for Capricorn, and this blessing of a career promotion, this new blessed business idea that my gorgeous Capricorn comes across, that's going to create wealth, joy, and luxury for Capricorn and those of importance in beautiful Capricorn's life. Use me as a messenger to deliver tidings of hope, health, healing, and gorgeous victory to Capricorn. Let us, of course, know through the cards about travel opportunities, spiritual awakening for Capricorn, healing of body, soul, and mind for Capricorn or someone of importance in Capricorn's gorgeous life. And of course, that gorgeous experience we call love. Who is Capricorn manifesting in their life as a lover, as a soulmate? What are the energies of this person? Is this the man or woman who's going to be holding Capricorn's hands till the ends of time? In other words, is it Capricorn's true soulmate? Is it Capricorn's twin flame? Let us know through the cards, and keep in mind, Capricorn, that this is, of course, a general reading. So take what applies to yourself, leave the rest for others. If you feel you need a more personal, accurate message from Spirit, I'm available for a private reading. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section of the channel. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp on my mobile number. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine, Capricorn. Now, what's the overall theme of this reading? What's that most important message Spirit really wants you to pay heed to? That most important message. Oh, you got the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. So movement, you're moving away. Of course, the pace at which each Capricorn moves is slightly different because your personal circumstances are different. But by and large, both the cards talk about movement. This beautiful gentleman has packed his bags. He's got a one-way ticket. He's getting onto his train. He's moving away from the city for good. We have this brilliant young woman. She's on a bike and she's going full pace, full speed up ahead. So many of you, if you wanted to shift out of your home, move to a new home, sell your home and move to a new city, buy a home in a new city, walk away from a job, relocate to a new location, whether it is moving to a new home, a new city, a new state, or a new country for immigration, or whether it is leaving one career and starting off a second career. For some of you, cutting ties with toxic family members, physically moving out from a toxic home, physically leaving a toxic job, moving to something better, it's going to happen. You're going to leave your present living situation, especially if you've been praying for a breakthrough, you've been praying for movement away from this situation. I see it happening. You know, they say, even if you keep a shark if you keep a baby shark in an aquarium, it will not grow bigger than the aquarium. We only grow as big as our environment. And if you keep the same shark in the ocean, it becomes huge. What does that say? Even bonsai plants, if you keep plants in tiny tubs, they never grow bigger than the environment. Likewise, the plant will be stunted if you keep it. If you keep this, a mango seed can grow huge. A coconut tree can become huge, but if you make it into a bonsai, you keep it in a tiny pot or plant, it cannot grow. Likewise, you can only grow as big as your environment, whether you're an animal or a plant or a human. So if your current environment, your current job has no future prospects, your family or the people, your friend circle, they're constraining you. They laugh at your ideas. They laugh at your business ideas. They laugh at you when you say you want to be in a leadership role. They laugh at you when you say, I want to start this billion-dollar business. Do not let your environment constrain you, Capricorn. You've outgrown that place. You need to be, like I said, you may start off in a flower pot. You may put a mango seed in a flower pot, but you need to then remove it and put it into a garden where it can grow, or put it in the forest where it can truly reach its potential. So you're done with this small town. You're done with this tiddly, this job that was good for you, but you've evolved. You've grown out of your life circle as well, your friend circle as well. You need to move on. And this is the right time because you're entering Capricorn season by the end of the month. It's already the first day of December 2025. Depending on your time zone, it's the 1st of December in my time zone. Happy December to you, Capricorn. And by the end of the month is also your birthday season, which is a very, very special time to me as well. So by your birthday season, by the 21st of December, I see many of you having this transition, moving to a new home. And it's all a prep for 2026. By the end of the year, I see you moving on, and I see your true journey starting by January 2026. Like I said, for some of you, this shift is going to be in the next couple of days from when you see this reading. For the rest of you, it's going to take up to 6 weeks to leave this situation. It depends on what your circumstances are as well. 6 of Swords. You're doing the logistics for a housing. You're getting the logistics ready for the new place you go to, tying up loose ends. But go you will. It's just at different paces. Gorgeous. Knight of Wands, forward movement. 6 of Swords, forward movement. Great energies. Now let's see what the rest of the cards talk about. We have the Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles talks about the loss of job. The loss of a job, getting laid off, losing your job, getting terminated, or you quitting your job because you couldn't work in a toxic environment. For some of you, it's also getting scammed of money. You could have invested your money in stocks, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, shares, and you've lost a lot of money. Or someone took a loan and they didn't pay it back. Or you've been denied some kind of inheritance or some kind of money. I see any money you lost, you're going to recover it with the Page of Pentacles, because both the cards came out this way. You have the 5 of Pentacles and you have the Page of Pentacles. You also feel very backstabbed. 10 of Swords. You feel very backstabbed. You didn't expect the people to play so dirty. They literally, they pretended to be your friends, and then they pretended to be your friend, gain your trust, and then they acted out of their own interest. They didn't for once think that they were throwing you under the truck, which they were. Any which ways, they'll get their karma, but the message is Page of Pentacles. The victory is yours. Any money you lost, if you lost a job, I see you getting another job that pays you just as much or more. If you lost a sum of money, I see you recovering it. Some of you need to take the legal route. We have the 7 of Wands here. It talks about a protest. So let your voice be heard that some wrongdoing has happened to you. Even if it's not the legal route, in your office, in your workplace, if you were promised a raise, a promotion, and you stayed back, you had another opportunity, but you stayed back because they offered you a promotion or a raise, and now they're going back on their promises. You need to bring it up. You need to protest. You need to bring it to the leadership, the top leaderships, knowing into their awareness that this has happened to you. Page of Pentacles talks about a new job. It talks about a windfall of wealth, especially for those of you who have not been working for quite some time. I see you getting a new job or a new position at work, or starting this new business. For some of you, you're reskilling yourself. You've gone back to school. You've gone back to college. Again, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You're taking online classes, or you're reading up. You've gone back to school. You've gone back to college. You're hoping to get a degree, a license, a certificate that is going to enable you and allow you to work in a new profession, a new career. So maybe you've been a teacher or a nurse for 20 years and now you want to become a real estate agent, or you want to become a caregiver, or you want to get into the beauty industry, for which you need to reskill yourself. You need a degree or a diploma, an exam to pass before you get an approval to work in these professions. It's a regulated profession. That's the degree or license I'm referring to. I see you receiving it, especially if you've tried for it and you haven't received it in the past. I see you receiving it. You could also be having a young man in your life or a young woman in your life. This could be your adult grown-up children who are 18, 19, 20, early 20s, and you're concerned about their career. You're wondering what's going to be the future of this beautiful child of mine. Are they going to be financially independent? Can you see this card? The Knight of Pentacles is standing on his own 2 feet. It means to be financially independent. There are also plants growing around him. Plants symbolize prosperity. They symbolize stability. This young person in your life, even maybe they've never had a job, or you're waiting for them to get their first job to stabilize, or for their business to do well. Very soon they're going to reach a point in life where they're financially stable. Where they are financially stable. I see that very clearly. Some of you are also processing some kind of a loss with the Death and the Hanged One. Some of you could be doing this. I believe this is called, this is a form of Pilates. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have a couple of friends who do it. I've never personally tried it, but it's a very good form of exercise. I believe it's called Pilates, or it's called aerial yoga. Aerial yoga. It's done in the air. It builds a lot of body mass. It builds a lot of muscle. Nevertheless, it's a form of exercise. It also talks about being in a pause. She's in a place. This is the Hanged One. It talks about being in a pause, being in a limbo, waiting. You know, you're in between 2 phases of your life, and you're also processing the death. It could be the death of your former self. You're saying goodbye to people-pleasing ways. You're saying goodbye to the person you used to be, and you know it's time. It's 2026. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 adds up to a 1. We live our lives in cycles of 9 years. 2025, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 added up to a 9. 9 is gone. It's an energy of ending. 2026, it's a new you, Capricorn, and you know that. So right now you're working on yourself. You're saying goodbye to those old connections, people-pleasing ways, overextending yourself, filling everyone's cup, leaving your own. Some of you are also processing the physical death of a loved family member, of a friend, or of an animal, of a pet that's moved on to the other world. And you're being told that this person or this soul is in good hands. And yes, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. You will process this. What else do we have here? Again, 8 of Wands. Another message of movement. She's booked her Uber. Your order is here. So we have Uber. Can you see Uber written here? Some of you are literally, I said that. Again, 8 of Wands, moving away. All about moving away. 6 of Swords by train. Knight of Wands by a scooter, by a bike. And 8 of Wands by good old Uber, by a car. Like I said, everyone's pace at which they're moving is different, but move you shall. Gorgeous. Again, the number 8, if you're born on the 8th, the 17th to 26th of any month, Capricorn, all these dates add up to an 8, or you're a life path 8, that is your date of birth, adds up to an 8. You keep seeing 888 wherever you go as a master repetitive angel number, or you're born in the 1980s, then this message is a double, triple confirmation for you. Gorgeous Capricorn. Your Uber is about to arrive. Your one-way ticket out of this situation is here. 8 of Wands also talks about multiple opportunities coming in. You're going to have your choice of things, but have the balance. Take the time to make the right choice, because life is going to present you a couple of choices that's going to shape. As I said, 2026 adds up to a 1. It's a number 1 year. It's going to give you multiple choices. That's going to determine how the rest of your 9 years go from now. Gorgeous. We have the star that talks about healing, hope, victory. Now, some of you literally, with the star and the Empress, I feel, especially if you're a Capricorn woman, you could be having an online presence on social media. So you could be uploading videos that share the knowledge, the skills, and the gifts that you have, the talent that you have on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any other social media like that. You're sharing your videos, and you've been doing it for a long time. I see you achieve stardom with the star. I see you achieve stardom, I see you achieve fame, and I see you earning well through this. So if you're doing that, keep up the good work. You're on the right path. The star also talks about hope, healing. If you or someone in your life has been going through a tough time in terms of health, if you've been battling any kind of disease of body, soul, or mind, it could be cancer, autoimmune, multiple sclerosis, eye issues, some kind of wrong diagnosis that was done to you, bone issues, osteoarthritis, I see healing for you, especially if you're a Capricorn woman. Gorgeous. Let's keep that there. And we have over here the Seven of Wands. Some of you work for NGOs where you champion the rights of underprivileged children, you champion the rights of domestic violence, you champion the rights of women or men who face domestic violence. You've championed the rights of, gender equality. You're voicing your, you're raising your voice against injustice and inequality in this world. And you're wondering at times, I put so much of effort into doing this. Is my voice truly making a difference? The answer is yes. You may think that you're just one person and that your voice can't be heard. But you have the power of all these people put together standing with hoardings, all right? You could be having a digital presence. So your voice is valid, your voice is powerful. Use it responsibly, Capricorn, the way you have been doing. This is another double, triple confirmation with the number 7. If you're born on the 7th, the 16th to 25th of any month, all these dates add up to a 7, or you're alive part 7, that is your date of birth, adds up to a 7. Or you're born in the 1970s, especially 1977, 1987, 1997. Also, there could be some kind of injustice in your workplace. Your office, they've made some kind of policy or procedure or practice that's very anti-human. And no one wants to raise their voice against it. You do it. Raise your voice in a very respectable way. Even in your community, in your neighborhood, no one wants to raise their voice against things that you can see and hear. Injustice happening, a flagrant violation of human rights. But you need to raise your voice because your calling is higher. People look the other way, but you can't do that. You're a Capricorn. Your calling is higher. Now you're done with tarot. Let's get an oracle message. And I know it's not easy to be the whistleblower. I know that. It's not easy. But your path was never meant to be easy, Capricorn. It's meant to be rewarding. All right? Now, you're meant to be a leader. Now, we have the sage who's an Indian hermit. So you could, if you have Indian energies and you're currently watching this reading, then it's a specific message for you. Be devoted and committed the way you are. So it's picking up on that energy. You are devoted and committed, Capricorn. Continue to do the good work that you're doing. And some of you, if you feel that you've been pushing too hard and nothing is happening with the Hangman, you feel like you're stagnant, like her hanging from the ceiling. You're wondering, when are things going to move forward? This is the calm. You're about to be catapulted forward. So get back to your work. Be devoted. Be committed. We have the arrow, which is a Native American totem. So you could have Native American energies as well that I'm tapping into. Nevertheless, surround yourself with a protective energy. For some of you, there's someone who's giving you the evil eye. You could also have people who've done some kind of black magic or spell work against you. You're being told to cleanse your space, sage your home, wear protective crystals such as black tourmaline. It works well for you, Capricorn. Use an amethyst crystal or a black tourmaline crystal. Sage your home with bay leaves. Sage your home by burning of sage, bay leaves, frankincense. It removes a lot of negative energies. Love and light, Capricorn. It's been wonderful doing this reading for you. Claim the blessings of hope, health, healing, and victory in the comment section. And I'm sure they'll manifest for you. If this reading has resonated, give it a thumbs up or a like. And do remember to subscribe to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. If parts of the reading have truly felt like I've taken a page out of the story of your life, you may want to reach out to me for a more personal private session. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section of the channel. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp on my mobile number. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine. If you feel spirit guiding your steps towards me, if you feel your situation needs an urgent, detailed, accurate message from the spirit world, I'd be more than happy to assist you with the same. Love and light, Capricorn. Like I said, if the reading has resonated, please remember to subscribe to this channel, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. Give my reading a thumbs up or a like. And you will always be remembered in my prayers, Capricorn. And my prayers are that these new abundant breakthroughs that you're hoping for are yours to have through the easiest and the fastest possible route. Do take care.